From historic Fenway Park here in Boston, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
So in now for the Angels, number 18. The wind and the pitch. That misses, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1-2 now. Sale back to work. Ripped to third and caught. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
And Sale deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Singy, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018 in 5 games. And Chris Sale, normally a starter, ended up coming out of the bullpen. He recorded the final 3 outs. He struck out the side to finish things off. You and I called that game together.
Yes, we did. It was a whole lot of fun.
Sale delivers. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. Sale in a 1-2. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Pickoff throw. Mike Moustakas, known as Moose. He's the 2nd overall pick in the 2007 draft. Now back to second. And this time he gets him. Line to left. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. That one out to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Here's Joe Adele. And the first offering is not close.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The next offering misses. 2-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Sale ready. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Moose at third. O'Hoppe at second with 2 gone. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. One runs in, another comes in to score. It's 3-zip. Throw cut off to third, and he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Two outs with a runner at third. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Angels 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in, Cedane Rafaela.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Trying to bunt his way on. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell on live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all, but over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. At the belt and fires. On the ground. It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Turner climbs in on that right side. In there, and it's 0-1. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Rafaela over at second. Devers over at first with one away.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Adam Duvall at the plate. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. That one to first, and it's through for a hit. Rafaela rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off, now a throw home. Safe at the plate, and it's now a 2-run game. First and second, 2 down. Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. This one popped up. Moose makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Randall Grichuk now. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Sale back to work. Hammered, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's David Fletcher. Now he steps out as time is granted. Still not ready at the plate, I guess. One of the things you see every once in a while with a special talent is a guy who gets to the big league super fast. Chris Sale falls into that category. 13th overall pick in 2010 by the White Sox, and he debuted 60 days later at the big league level. Whips it to first. Fletcher retired. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Number 18, the next to hit for the Angels. In the air, left field. Yoshida pulls it in on the run. Number 9, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a...
Got him. Out number 3. Angels back here at Fenway. Here's Trevor Story. We always talk about connections, kids growing up with one another. Trevor Story grew up playing in Texas on the same travel ball team as Josh Bell. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fletcher. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Connor Wong, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. That one just misses. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Fenway, top half of the third inning, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Brandon Drury. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Chop back up the middle. One up, one down.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Singled and scored his first time. And a foul ball. Singing Mike Moustakas, he goes by Moose. He was the second overall pick in the 2007 draft. Been to a few all-star games. Career highlight, though, has to be winning that 2015 World Series with the Kansas City Royals.
And became such a force in the postseason in 2014 that we nicknamed him
Mooster October.
You heard it here first.
Popped up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Number 14, Logan.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And first offering is fouled off. O'Hoppe will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ground ball to the right side and foul ball. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels go quietly there, and the score set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speed.
The second baseman today,
rookie, Cedane Rafaela. And here it comes. Rafaela goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old. He's usually in center field, but today starting at second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It's a big adjustment in my opinion, and I'm going to be paying attention to how he's able to turn potential double plays. Get your back to the runner, back to first base. See how he negotiates that back.
1-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now batting.
And here is Devers. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That one's in there. And that's strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's low.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And he grounds one to the right side. He handles it himself. That's the third out. Back inside Fenway Park. Start of the 4th. Here's a speed threat. Joe Adele.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So up next, Mickey Moniak. In for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. One and two now. Sale. Good eye right there. Two. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And next for L.A., Randall Grichuk. On a line, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Waste no time there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
David Fletcher, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0. And a good eye there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Mauricio Llovera up and loosening in the pen. The count 2-1. Foul ball there. Adele on second. Grichuk at first. One gone. Bounce to the left side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Throws across the diamond. Fletcher retired. And that is that. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Oh, and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And stepping in for Boston, Adam Duvall. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Cut off, throw to third. Not in time, he's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One away with a runner at third. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Dahlbeck now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball. That's a laser base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Connor Wong in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
He goes down looking. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We've played 4. It's the Angels 3 and the Red Sox 2.
December 27 was the birth of Canada, the Met fan, born in the home of the Dodgers. D. Strawberry was the man as a toddler from Brooklyn. Look, Holmes, I'm from the era where that new era you wearing that would have got took home.
Back in Boston, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, number 18. Sale back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And it kicks off the base of the wall. Tries to get back and save.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now here is number 9. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
To short, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Red Sox 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one out now.
The batter,
Devers now 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. First offering, and it just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And he takes a strike.
Careful.
And a 3-2. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Justin Turner. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
I drive a 96 pickup truck, lifted up, hot clutch, kick up dust. I'm a simple man with a simple plan. Get all the loot and do it as quick as I can. That's why I don't stop for roadblocks or no cops. I'll keep the pedal to the metal till the show stops. And when it finally does, I'll be like, finally, cuz now lay me to rest. And after that, let's go. Let's make it happen. Get it cracking. Hurry up. Keep it flipping. Finger licking. Serve it up. You know we got what it takes to put the crown on.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. Turner is out. Third out, and that ends the quarter. Go the Red Sox. They trail it 3-2. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Mike Moustakas. There's a strike.
Oh, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Now fly ball to right center. Duvall has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Up the middle. Can't field it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder.
So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
In there, and it's 0-1. Adell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Moniak, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through that. And now the lefty, runner on the move, swings and misses. Couldn't catch. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Reed Detmers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Here's the center fielder, Adam Duvall.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that's in there for strike one. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ohapi puts the squeeze on that one, and there's two down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Yoshida, in his rookie season, 29 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0. Kicks and deals. That's a strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts the squeeze on that one. So they turn things over to the righty, John Schreiber.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And a quick out, number one.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher. That one missing inside. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Brennan Bernardino is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. That one the other way. Over to Dahlbeck. Fletcher retired. So the batting order turns over. And here is number 18.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled to first, and he beats it.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
So man aboard, and now the shortstop, number 9. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And the 0-2. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Angels leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Detmers back to work. That one's in there, and that is strike one. In there at the knees.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Now here is Bobby Dahlbeck. That's towards center. Moniak gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And there's two away. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Ohapi makes the catch. And that is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Brandon Drury. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one 95 to finish him off. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas, 1 for 3. And there's the strike. Time called. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. That one ran inside, almost got him. And a pitch. And there's the ball. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for the Angels, Logan Ohapi. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And strike 2. Moose, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, Boyd, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
I can probably get the priest to confess to me. Applying pressure is what I do best. It will behoove you to back up 2 steps. You got a crew with you, I'm coming to cruise.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Kicks and fires. And now the count is even. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a count 1-2. Slice to right. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Mickey Moniak will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
The left fielder,
Randall Grichuk now at the plate. Hard hit left side. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Angels threaten but leave them loaded, but they still lead at 3-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now Ceddanne Rafaela.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, and Joyce. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Oh, 2 as he waves at that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him! One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. Right-handed reliever.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-2. Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The tying run at the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
0-1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Fletcher with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Line drive, base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to.
Number 52, William.
It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 runs in. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Carlos Estevez. And now, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Abreu on third. Duvall at first, 2 out of the inning. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Wilyer Abreu. He takes over in right. Pitching change here, Zach Kelly.
Number 76.
Here's the second baseman, David Fletcher. And the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Number 18, the next to hit for the Angels. That one's in there, 0-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brennan Bernardino, the left-hander, up and throwing. 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The line to kick the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Devers makes the grab. 2 down. Number 9, the next to hit for the Angels. Going 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Out to short. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 9th. Here's Trevor Story now. Estevez in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Ball to strike. And a strike in there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. And the batter now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Strike 1.
1 strike.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Way high. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. Grichuk hustles it back in, and the potential winning run moves into scoring position at second.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jimmy Herget. Rafaela, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Winning run stands at second. There's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. The winning run on second base. Wouldn't chase that time.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now at Fenway. We're in extras here, and now the DH, Brandon Drury. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Over to Dahlbeck, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Tosses to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Hoppy in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. On to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
And next for L.A., Joe Adell. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Kelly checks on first, and he's back in safely. Hoppy off of first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. Rafaela. They get the force, and that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. And a pitch. And Devers hits that one. Moniak settles under it, drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Safe. He beats it.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think at this point, he wants to get him over and get him in.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino getting ready to go. Murphy getting cranked up as well. The tying run is 90 feet away. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a ground.
Runners breaking for the plate. It's in the dirt. That's in for a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and it falls. Runner from third comes across. It's 4-4.
Big RBI for him right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now a chance.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner leads away at second. In the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. The 11th inning set to get underway, and now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. Kelly back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. So now 1-2. On a line. Makes the catch, 1 down. So digging in, Randall Grichuk. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 0-1. And he lays down a bunt. Tosses across to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out. Number 18, the next to hit for the Angels. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's now 5-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Righty delivers on the ground to short. They take the force out. They limit the damage here, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Back here at Fenway, all set for the bottom of the 11th. Joe stepping in for Boston, Adam Duvall. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Andrew Wantz.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And here it comes. And takes low for ball one.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
And the 1-0. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering misses, and that's ball three.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
In for a strike, now 3-1. A one-run lead, and here in extra innings. In for a strike, 3-2 now. That's to third. In plenty of time to first. Now only one out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Story, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And now one strike away.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of the season if you want to be a championship ball club.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left